Hi, I'm Ivan and welcome into another video in our Keep Haircutting Simple series. Haircutting is supposed to be simple and haircutting is supposed to be fun. Let's keep it that way. Remember, like the video, comment on the video, share the video with a friend, turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, never miss a video, a new video every single week in the Keep Haircutting Simple series. In the next two videos, in the next 2 weeks, we're going to talk about razor tools, we're going to talk about razor combs before we talk about razor cutting techniques. Basically, a razor tool is a device, it's a handle that is designed to allow you to get a good grip on a crazy sharp razor blade. I've got a number of tools here. I'll showcase them, and I'm going to go in order of which I acquired them, in order of which I bought them in my career. This is the oldest one I have. This was, picked this up as a student in beauty school 35 years ago. This has a little cap on the end and a little slide button, and this holds a standard 2-inch Personna hair shaper blade. These are crazy sharp and lots of fun. This one slides into the handle and the cap goes on the end. It protects me from cutting me and from cutting you, and this one features a textured gap pattern. You've got portions of the blade that are exposed and portions of the blade that are blocked. It has a comb handle on one end for combing the hair, and it allows you to both texture the hair as well as completely remove the hair for razor cutting. It's a good basic tool and a great safe way to get started. Next up on the list is the classic feather razor. It's about 30+ years old. It features a tray of blades, and you lift out a blade, and the blades here each contain their own built-in safety cutting guard. It won't cut me, it won't cut you, it won't cut the client, but it does a beautiful job. It does a really nice job of cutting hair. When we pick up a comb and we pick up some hair with this razor blade, you'll notice it's super sharp and it peels hair away beautifully. And look at the softness that's left behind when we cut with a razor. Probably one of the most versatile, one of the most popular tools in the world, the feather hair cutting razor. Next up on the list is the carving comb. Now, this was introduced by a hair care product brand. This one features 2 blades inside a comb handle. We've got a comb for combing and working with hair. One side is a fully open blade. Every tooth, they all cut. The other side is a channeled guarded blade, much like my opposite side, much like my original comb. So we can both cut and texture with this tool, but it allows us the flexibility of a single tool in our hand with which we can cut and with which we can, using the opposite side, reduce bulk and impart texture. A little more of a creative tool, a little more features, a little more exposure to what it does. This one right here, probably one of my favorite. This one features a slightly ergonomically designed handle, but it's basically just a straight handle like a stick, and you grab it any way you're comfortable. This one features a blade that is a combination of a super sharp steel blade wrapped around a plastic blade guard or protector. It's a similar style blade guard to what we had on the feather razor. The blade's a little bit shorter. These the blades are very thin and super crazy sharp, but once again, with a comb, simply facilitating the ability to hold onto the blade to be able to do our creative work. The last two I have, probably the ultimate bare bones, straight up simple cutting razor. Again, this one's Donald Scott. It's from the Paul Mitchell Tools collection. This one's called a chopstick because it looks like a chopstick, but it holds a razor blade in one end. This was designed not necessarily to let you comb, but to let you section. And I think there's a lot of thought process too, and we'll talk about this in the combs video, not necessarily working with fine teeth or wide teeth. This is the ultimate wide tooth. It's just like another finger in my hand for allowing us to come in and grasp a section of hair to be able to manipulate or work with it. But again, nothing more than a tool allowing me to get a good hand grip on a blade. The last one and the most recent one of my acquisition is from Feather, and this is just like my feather razor holding a feather blade, but in a traditional razor style handle for someone who wants to hold a traditional folding razor. Again, it's what you're comfortable with, but again, it facilitates holding on to a crazy sharp blade. Razor cutting can be fun. Razor cutting can be really exciting, creating awesome haircuts and amazing texture. And I'm excited to share it with you because we're keeping haircutting simple. Thanks for tuning into the video series. We'll see you again next time. Have a great day.